Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kajuri Alameen. And once again, I have been allowed to wake up among the breathing on earth. I'm so extremely grateful because once again, life teaches me that somebody that was here yesterday is not here today. The cycle of life never stops. We die, we live, we die. Birth takes place every day. Death takes place every day. Matter of fact, every second of the day is birth. Every second of the day, somebody stops breathing. The cycle of life will never stop. My word of wisdom for this morning is I want to encourage you, and this message is for somebody because the synergy is too strong to be wrong, so I don't struggle with that part. Stay with your own style, whatever that style may be. You can only find out what your style is by proceeding. And as you proceed, you find out what you like, what you don't like, what you're good at, what you're not good at, what you're strong at, what you're weak at. That's life. That's the travel. That's the journey of travel in life. But whatever your style may be, stay with your own style. Because as I was doing some self-reflection this morning, and it's great to have mentors, and it's great to have the new thing they talk about now is coaches, influencers, highly respected, role models, highly respected. But if you don't catch your thought processes, it's a very thin line. You'll be trying to mimic somebody, walk like them, talk like them, dress like them, eat like them, and you begin to devalue who you are. Yes, it's good to have leadership, how to respect leadership myself. But I have my own unique DNA. So I want to encourage you to stay with what your own style is, and you only can find out what your style is by proceeding. You can't get it just reading it in a book. You can't get it just seeing it on TV. You can't get it just listening on the radio. You can't get it just listening to somebody else tell you about their life, and you're going to mimic what their life was in your life. No, that you're crossing over boundaries. We can all look up at the sky and see it and get a different view. Ladies and gentlemen, please hear me. Experiences is the best teacher. The best teacher. And your experiences are different from everybody else's experiences. My experiences are different from your experiences. And that affects how we do and what we do in life. And in the school of experiences, I often state and will continue to state, is always open. Yes, it's good to get insights, highly respected. But don't overlap your own experiences. You got a path that you got to walk. There's certain pieces of adversity that you've been sitting here to do. And that you got to taste it. I don't care who you listen to, who you follow, that you got to taste yourself. There's also certain pieces of adversity. It doesn't matter who you listen to, who you heard, that you got to experience for yourself. Can you imagine living a life on this planet in this one-time deal, only one shot? We don't come to here but one time. And I'm just following somebody else based on what he or she said. I challenge any man or woman on that. You got a mind, you got a body, you got a soul, you got a spirit. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what you call it, the creator of death don't die. Let me say this again. The creator of death don't die. That source brings life and death every day, but it doesn't die. It's bigger than life and death. And I don't care who you listen to on the planet, they're going to start breathing just like me. Hell, they didn't create life and death. They didn't create the two pieces of liquid that came out of the woman's womb. At one time, ladies and gentlemen, do you recognize none of us was here? None of us was here in this universe. None of us. So I want to encourage you to remember not to forget, yes, it's good to learn from others. That's highly respected. I do myself. But stay with your own style, because if you don't catch your thought process, you're almost to be worshiping somebody else. And that is a very, very backwards way to do it, because we all got some improvements, ladies and gentlemen. As I said a minute ago, the owner of day and night, the owner of life and death don't die. A lot of people believe in prayer. The source that created prayer doesn't pray. Who that source going to pray to? The source that created prayer. Life and death, ladies and gentlemen, is a one-shot deal. And one-shot deal is sisters and brothers when you get to deeper understandings and higher frequencies. So stay with your own style, whatever it may be. Be a trailblazer. Like I said, certain things that me and you have been sitting here to do, I don't care who we listen to, who we see, who we talk to, who we touch, who we walk with, that we got to road, but we got to travel ourselves. You travel that road. It takes courage to do that. You must take full ownership for your own human development. And a lot of times we're waiting. We're going to get run over waiting, or we're going to get passed by waiting. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You already been sitting here to do something. What are you waiting for? I know a lot of people who live and die, they ain't moved yet. You're waiting for something, somebody to help you. Do what? You help yourself. You've been given the tools, but you got to build a house. And let me say this again. You've been given the tools, but you got to have enough courage to build a house yourself. Stop waiting. You're already here. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this message is for somebody to stay with your own style, whatever it may be. You can only get there by proceeding. Now you know what you like, what you don't like, what you're strong at, what you're weak at, what you want to improve upon, stay with your own style. You're unique. You're very special. You are qualified. But you have to open the box and build a house for yourself. It's very important, ladies and gentlemen, because I see too many people right now where he said this and she said that and he got this much of a following and she got this much of a following. And so what? What are you doing with your life? Build your own dream. It takes courage to do that. Take ownership for your life, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you were sent here. Not to follow and mimic somebody else till you stop breathing. As I said a minute ago, the owner of death does not die. The owner of prayer doesn't need to pray to anyone. You came from that source, so you got everything you need inside of you. Open your mind so that your eyes can see. Open your mind so that your eyes can see. The older I get in life and the older life gets to me, it takes courage to be successful. Courage to be successful, ladies and gentlemen. Success ain't safe. I'm learning that more and more. It's not safe. A lot of people are afraid to take the risk. A lot of people are scared to jump, however you want to verbalize it. It takes courage because success is not safe. You got to be willing to fall on your face, but you need to get up when you fall on your face. A lot of people are afraid to do that. You got to be willing to be talked about. You're going to be betrayed. You're going to be misunderstood. You're going to be hated. So what? You keep on going. You got to dream hope. You keep on going to build it, but it takes courage to do that. Find out what your style is in adversity. Find out what your style is in prosperity, and you continue to be okay with you. Wrap your arms around that dynamic spirit that you see in the mirror, because you're with you all the time. As I said before, you're not with your spouse all the time. You're not with your children all the time. You're not with your parents all the time, but you're with you all the time. All the time. Now, I challenge any spiritual being on that. We're with ourselves all the time. Good, bad, happy, and sad, mad. We're with us all the time. Stay with your own style, ladies and gentlemen. This message is for somebody this morning. Stay with your own style. Be okay with who you are. Because if you don't catch your thought processes, you'll become a robot following somebody else. Stay with your own style. Stay with your own style. Please, ma'am. And please, sir. Peace and blessings.